So could you tell me more about this Maingear system?
Yeah, so this was done for the Extreme Rig Challenge this year. This is one of our one of ones, which means it's a system that only one of will ever exist. So we started by integrating a switch dock. So this is a custom painted Nintendo Switch. And so the PC itself has a switch dock built in. So you slide it in, it connects to a capture card. You can play on the PC or stream it. But as part of the Extreme Rig Challenge this year, we did something pretty radical. So we basically invented an integrated RGB cooling system. So we're calling it Apex Spectrum, and we're officially launching it as a product at CES this year.
Okay.
So it's integrated addressable RGB strips into the tubes. We have a hardware controller.
And that's this right here?
That's the tubes right there.
Okay.
There's one over there kind of out that you can kind of see. It just looks absolutely crazy.
It does.
So this is like world first integrated. This is ours. This is something you would expect from like a big cooling company, not a system integrator. But
do you guys have like patents on this?
Not positive on that part, but I know it is ours.
Okay.
So we have a RGB controller that basically plugs into the motherboard. That way, so you can use your motherboard's lighting software to control the tubes. That way, so if you have peripherals of the same brand, you're not locked into this old kind of thing. So we decided to launch this as an actual product because the feedback from the community was just crazy. So we launched it in our F131 Super Stock. We also did a special edition Rush with Apex. So same exact style Apex block as the F131. So it's, dual pumps, parallel cooling configuration, flow meter, temp sensor. This is going to be a limited run system that we're only going to sell for like 3 months. We're doing this as like a small run, so we're only ever going to make that many of the Apex box for this, and it's the only way to get the RGB cooling solution in the Rush. What I love about it is not just the like rainbow kind of effects, but if you're a person that wants to change the look of your computer often, you can actually do static effects. And essentially, it's like changing your coolant color.
Right. I love doing that. So I have a lot of RGB in my case, but some days I want to be green, some days I want to be blue, and I just change it to what I feel like.
So, normally to change the coolant in a color in a machine is like a huge nightmare. You got to drain the entire loop. Usually the radiators always retain some coolant, so it's very hard to
change colors.
To change it because you're going to get it's going to bleed into the new color.
Right.
This way, you use white pastel, and then you can change the entire thing separately, and they're all individually controllable each strip as well, which is really really amazing. We're super proud that we kind of came up with this, and it's our own thing. And it looks really classy when you do the solid colors as well, so it's not as kind of over the top.
Exactly. I like the solid colors. Yeah. But when my PC boots up before it loads all the software, it goes all crazy RGB.
But we're also expanding beyond just PCs. So the Maingear Forma gaming chair. This isn't just hey, we put our name on a chair. This is literally months of product development. So this is the Forma R, which is, let's just say like the more sporty kind of model. It's more of a medium average kind of size fit. We also have the GT, which is a larger one. A little bit of a different pattern, but incredibly high premium materials. If you looked at a lot of gaming chairs, like you'll know as soon as you touch it, for $350, this is crazy, crazy high quality. We used the best materials we could. We tried to do a design that was more modern and not as over the top as a lot of gaming chairs, even down to the pillows are all memory foam, incredibly comfortable, not like the leather covered rocks that you get with some gaming chairs where you're like, why did you even send us this pillow? We're branching out to just beyond that stuff too. So these are all prototypes. So the chairs are shipping. We're going to be doing, this is our tech bag. It doesn't have a name yet. If you look at a lot of kind of gadgety bags on the market, they're all kind of garish and like way too techy looking. They kind of scream steal me because it's like, oh, clearly this guy's got a ton of tech in his backpack.
That's why I don't have a Peak Design backpack for my camera.
It's just like, hey, but we wanted to do something that was classic inspired, but had all the features you would want out of a tech backpack. So really well padded, great laptop bag, holds up to a 15-inch notebook. It has weatherproof zippers, really high quality materials, all the pockets that you would need for battery packs and all those kinds of things. So not over the top, but really kind of beautiful. And I think really the important part of the story for me is amount of effort we're putting into every product, right? So we're known for the 15 plus years of enthusiast gamer design that we have. Like, we have that passion as a business. It's ingrained in all of our desktops, so it's bringing that passion and that obsession with design to things beyond just PCs. And I think you'll see that from everything we do. Even like, I can't tell you how long we spent finding the right materials of a mouse pad. It seems like it would be very simple, but finding something that precisely tracks, feels good on your hand, has the right amount of resistance when you're using a mouse, has really robust stitching, is the right thickness. It's not as simple as just like, hey, okay, here's a design, put this on a mouse pad. We tested everything that we could. And then we also announced 2 new laptops. So we have our Pulse 17 and our updated Pulse 15. This is new, and this is a revised version of our Pulse 15.
And those are all both with the new NVIDIA graphics.
Yes. So RTX 2070, RTX 2060 Max Q,
Okay.
Intel i7 8750 6-core processor, as well as a new Mark paint job or Mark process. So last year we announced full coverage art.
Oh,
this
wow.
is a textured version.
That's pretty cool.
Especially on a laptop, it's very tactile, right?
Yeah, it looks different.
Yeah, it's and this is automotive paint, so it's just, you know, multiple layers basically that give a textured appearance. We can do any design textured basically, so you just send us your artwork and we're able to put it on a system and work with our designers. And then we also announced today a partnership with Honeycomb. So we're gonna be doing a dedicated flight sim configuration with their peripherals. They have a huge pedigree of this kind of design. Their stuff is incredibly high quality. It's a really fun market to work with, but it's something that's very confusing. Like, it's one of those niche kind of things where getting like the configuration correct and getting the setup correct and getting everything working together. So the idea is to offer like a kind of a turnkey solution that comes with everything that you would need, essentially, all the peripherals and a system that's going to power it, and that will be available later this year as well. So a lot of exciting stuff. We also announced a new initiative called Be Next. So we've been afforded the opportunity to work with some of the best content creators in the business, from deadmau5, Zed, Casey Neistat, MKBHD. But we want to be able to share what we've learned on the hardware side, on the through our own live streaming with kind of gamers around the world. So the idea is to be able to empower people to be next, to basically bring them together, share that knowledge, grow a community, and kind of organically kind of invest in that side of the industry, which is really cool. And that's going to be a big part of our business going forward.
Very cool.
That's pretty much it.
Thank you very much. I
Awesome,
appreciate
man.
the tour.